Welcome to the From Egypt to Zion show to all of my newcomers, and welcome back to all of my loyal subscribers. Today I'm coming to you to talk about a very important topic, and that is that they are Confederate against us. Now, you may ask, who am I talking about when I say they are Confederate against us? Well, first of all, the us is the African American who are true Israel or black people. Not just any black people, because there are some Hamites that do not consider themselves a part of us, a part of our groups. And who do I say is Confederate against us? The Bible tells us that all the nations are Confederate against us, all of them. Case in point, many of these nations, they come to the United States of America where foundational African Americans are, and they set up shop. They sell in our communities and they target us with harmful products. And they know they're harmful products. There have been addressments of these issues, and they have not done anything to change it. And actually, they're unwilling to do anything to change it, which is why we, as a group of people, need to stop supporting these businesses. We need to stop supporting these hair supply stores, most particularly. There are a lot of harmful products, such as braids, that have a lot of harmful chemicals in them. I have had this situation my own self in which I purchased some products, stripped it with apple cider vinegar, and it still has a significant amount of chemicals in it. Now, why is this important? This is important because many of the health problems that our people are enduring are not just necessarily by the things that we're consuming through our mouths, but they also can be what's being absorbed through our bodies, like our scalp, like our skin, things that we can control, the clothing that we wear. Now, the reason why this is important is because some things can be controlled. Like, we can take a little bit of control of our health with those types of things by making sure that we use natural products, making sure that we make our own products, because these other nations do not. And I am going to tell you definitively, they do not care about our people. Now, will I say that that means everybody in those groups are that way? The answer is no. But the vast majority of these people from these different nationality groups have a strong hatred towards Black America. And oftentimes for no apparent reason, other than that they have heard rumors, or they don't like the way we look because our skin color is different, or a whole host of different things. But most of them, when they come to see us and meet us, they realize that we're not the worst people on earth. We're not. We are actually the Most High Yah's chosen people. Now, are our people perfect? No. There are people within every race that have its challenges. There are people that are not doing what they should do, and that's no different with African Americans or true Israel. Now, Israel extends to the nations that went to Jamaica. Some of our people went to England and were spread throughout the four corners of the earth, as the Bible tells us. However, we do have to do better. We have to learn to make our own products, and we have to stop being too trusting of these other nations, because they really are Confederate against us. They don't care enough about us, because if they did, we would not be having these types of conversations. Me personally, I am learning to keep my resources to myself, meaning that I'm going to grow my own food, make my own hair care and skin products if I can. And for those things that I can't do too much about, try to find the best natural resources that I can, so that I can make informed decisions and make sure that I'm doing everything that I can in my power to make sure I have adequate health, because it's getting worse and worse in these days, where there is an uptick in targeting Black folk, from this whole ICE situation, even into what's going on in the government today with the shutdown. They really are trying to target our people, especially when it comes down to resources. But it's just so happened that it's affecting everybody else at this point with the food situation and the SNAP benefits. This is why I continue to tell us that we need to grow our own food. And as you can see here, as I'm showing in my garden, that's exactly what I'm doing. I have all kinds of things in my yard. I have greens, tomatoes, I have squash, I have all kinds of stuff. I got cabbage. I have all kinds of things in my yard. However, family, I just want you to know, especially African American women, you need to stop supporting these beauty supply stores, because they truly don't care about you. There's carcinogens, there is things like acetone that can really wreak havoc on your brain. There's things that can cause leach into your skin and cause neurological problems, heart problems, all different types of damage. And we must cry out to the Most High, and we must pray to Him to protect us from these things, because let's face it, family. Let's face it, these people are out to destroy us as a people. They're doing the best that they can to do it while making money off of us. So we need to pool our support and stop going to these places. Because if they cannot give us products, if they cannot provide products, that is, that are not harmful, that are not causing health issues, the best thing to do is to stop supporting those types of establishments. I wasn't going to stay before you too long, but I think it is a very, very, very serious point that needs to be made, because not enough people are talking about these things. Not enough people are shedding light on the fact that there are poisons in these hair care products, and even some of the material that you wear in the clothing. So we already know that we have a crisis with the food. They're spraying our skies with chemtrails, but we also have to be cognizant of hair care and skin care and clothing, because these are things that are also making us sick and causing us problems that can be avoided if we just recognize and pay attention to the things that are going on around us, and that the chemicals that are within these products that are being sold within our communities. So family, I hope this has been a good message for you and that it's been helpful. And as always, like this video, comment, tell me what you think. Share the video, like the channel, and subscribe. But I'm going to bring to you the unadulterated truth, because these are things that need to be talked about and exposed, and we need to band together as a community, as a force. There's power within our numbers. And if we stop supporting these types of businesses and even run them out of our community and do the things ourselves, we will be much better off. There are a lot of deaths that could have been avoided, a lot of disabilities and ailments that could have been avoided had we stopped supporting these types of organizations. And that even goes for some of these African businesses, because a lot of these braiding shops, they know this too. A lot of them use these products too. And they get our money and they don't even care. Now, am I saying this is what's going on to all Africans? No, because not all Africans think the same way. There are different tribes that really understand what's going on. But then you have some tribes, a lot of these Hamite tribes, that just don't care about us. They don't care about us as a people. So, family, stay prayed up. Continue to keep Yah's commandments, laws, and precepts. Get out here and start making your own hair care, skin care products. Grow your own food. Whatever it is that the Most High gives you the ability to do, that you can do for the betterment of our community and for yourselves, do so. Because right now we're in the end game. This is why we're in this situation here, especially in the United States of America, with a government shutdown, because it's all leading up to us. Let that sink in. Well, thank you for tuning in. And again, until next time, peace. Shalom.